Hi everyone, welcome back to Do You Want to Craft a Snowman? And it's Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving. I hope your day is amazing if you celebrate Thanksgiving. If it's just Thursday and you happen to look up and get the day off, I hope you enjoy your day off. But if you are eating any type of holiday food, go ahead and send me a plate. I appreciate it. We will not be doing a traditional Thanksgiving this year. We will be eating some food, but not traditional Thanksgiving. Like with the turkey and stuff like that. My family is very different, so I don't have to. I would be wasting it. Um, I got this from the Dollar General. Yeah, Dollar General. I've did this before. I thought it'd be something fun and quick to do. We actually are going to be building a snowman. Asked me where the other one is, and I couldn't tell you. But I think I want to keep this. And sadly, I didn't bring my sander, but you can see right here when they were laminating the image, it didn't come out all the way, but you put him like this in the middle. So I have alcohol, not alcohol, I have my acrylic markers, and then I have some white paint. So I'm going to just paint him one coat of paint, and then I'm going to come back with the markers and paint over his body. I'm getting ready to wash the dishes after I finish this video because the whole time I was sick, no one else did any housework. So I have housework to do on top of preparing the meal today. We're going to be using white apple barrel. I think apple barrel is Joanne or is it Walmart? Maybe it's Walmart. I don't remember now. And I usually just take this off and pour it. Ooh, it's watery, watery. We're using some parchment paper because it's just easier. Yeah, this one is bent. And I'm going to do one fancy layer first. The fancy layer means I'm trying to actually do something like I know what I'm doing, which I really don't, but it's okay. Okay. And then the next layer, I'll go over it and I'll pounce it because we're only applying thin layers. We don't have to have the whole cure time for the paint, but we do need to make sure that it is covered and dry. Could be a little tacky for me. I'm okay with a little tackiness, but not complete um, wetness. So I'm going to be making macaroni, baked macaroni and cheese, baked beans. I'm going to do, I've never done this before, so I'm going to be doing some chicken gravy in the oven. And then I'm going to just make some green beans with, what's the word? I think in garlic, parmesan. So all the food except for the dressing we will have in yams. If you are a yam eater, we won't be having that this time. My son doesn't like them. Um, I think Christmas we'll have a traditional Christmas though. I think just depends on how I'm feeling really. If we are not doing well during Christmas time, well, we'll see what we have. Then I'm going to look up some superfoods and I want to try to incorporate that into my daily eating habits. I checked the mail yesterday and I got a bill from when I had a headache in September, and my insurance did not cover it. So I was on the phone with them for almost 2 hours. It was yesterday. This whole week, in regards to my medical situation, has just been very sad and stressful. So I'm gonna take this, even though this isn't a proper paintbrush for the nooks and crannies, you probably need a smaller one. I want to take it anyway and do that. So yesterday I went and got my medication and I had to pay for it because again my insurance wouldn't cover it, although they told me they would, and they kept saying they have to be in the network. And I'm like, this is the place that the man told me to go. When you're getting help from someone, you can't really be. It's a struggle. I'll just say that it's a struggle to understand the whole process because you just really won't help. I don't think I'm gonna let the hospital bill ruin my Christmas, but the rest of the new year will be ugh. Because I Wonder and Dreamer posted a video and I didn't get a chance to finish watching it. So Unity Hall stamp. Well, I think she said Unity Hall. I didn't get a chance to finish watching it. Watching it. So I hope to watch today while I'm washing dishes. But I do want to take advantage of a few crafty things. I don't need a lot, but I love Unity stamp. I like the quality of their stamps. They did have better deals before COVID. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people probably had better deals before COVID. And they went up on their kits and stuff. So now I'm just gonna put a little bit more paint, just a little bit. It's probably not enough, but it's gonna have to be enough. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it and just pounce all over it. So after I finish washing the dishes, I normally don't start cooking Thanksgiving until noon because I don't like to eat at 10 o'clock. And then by the time it's dinner time, everybody's like, I don't want to eat all the food that you have prepared. So I don't like to do that. Um, but today's meal should be fairly easy peasy because I have two. The macaroni and cheese is the only one that's going to take more work. And I used to hand grate all of the stuff, the ingredients, the cheese and everything, and mix it all up and add to it. This year, the last few years, I haven't been doing that, so I won't be doing it again. But that's what I'll be doing. So I'll wash the dishes and then I'll get the wheels in motion. So I'm gonna let this dry. Put that to the side and let it air dry more. I already put it in front of the fan some. So now I'm gonna take out some markers. They have fallen on the floor, and my son swears he don't know how to put them and lay them flat. So we're gonna do a silver marker. I'm thinking we're just gonna do a green scarf, maybe. Yeah, let's do a green scarf with polka dots. We're in the polka dot. This is our polka dot era right now, I guess. So we'll do this first. Now this is where these markers shine, in my opinion. I did get these from Amazon a while back now. So these are acrylic markers. I think I paid under $10 for these. I had bought a pack for myself and my son, and I've been using both of them. But mostly these. And then I found some at the one of the discount thrift stores. I was watching this guy do discount thrift store purchases to make $5,000 art. At least that's what his video said, right? And I just want to say this: not everything at the Ross or Home Goods will you be able to actually turn into a masterpiece. And some things you can, but if you're buying certain products that have no real name from the thrift store, not the thrift store, the discount store, I wouldn't expect it to be top tier because they were saying that the markers and the paintbrushes were not the best. I'm like, you bought it from a discount store. It's not going to be the best. Maybe it's just me having a different expectation than other people because I know now if I go to Ross and I get, as an example, um, a Spellbinders stamp set, right? I expect for it to do what it does because it says Spellbinders on it. But if I go somewhere and it has creative coloring on it, we might have to get a little creative because it's not a name, it's not like a top tier thing. So I don't know. It kind of, I know it's content, right? I get that it's content, but sometimes I'm just like, you really reaching. And a lot of people are like, thank you so much for the video. I was going to use this product. Were you? Because I used the discount paintbrushes as well as I've bought some from Hobby Lobby. I've bought some from Michael's. And for what I do, they pretty much do the same thing. I have told you some have shedding on them. I have told you that some of them that came out excellent in my opinion. I'm biased, right? I'm a little bit biased. Now, do we want a shiny snowflake or do we want blue? Let's go with blue. Although there's no such thing as blue snowflakes. Anyway, um, because if I'm spending $20 versus $2, I expect the $20 marker, crayon, whatever to work better. Although I have spent money on expensive products and they were not the best. So, I do hold some of these reviews that people do in higher regard than others because someone says this is a budget friendly thing. I'm expecting for it to be quote unquote more budget friendly, right? Not so much. This thing sucks because of this. I mean, you went to Ross and got some craft supplies. Just like, I did that first impressions of those markers from the Five Below. When I go and buy something, I'm hoping that I'll luck up and get something really good. Like I got something, those skin tone markers, they were good to, in my opinion for what I do. I haven't been able to find them anymore. I think they snatched those things off the market because a lot of artists were using them and giving them decent reviews. He's quick dry. You don't have to worry about that too much. But I'm gonna let it dry a little bit more before I put the silver on there. Now we're gonna go back to our snowman. I thought I had a red in here, but it seems to be missing. Which is a little bit on the disheartening side. So we're gonna go ahead and paint our hat black first. And it's pretty dry. I used the palm of my hand. See, it's like we primed it first. Do you go to the Dollar General and buy craft stuff? I do. I have bought a few, which I'm disappointed in this year. Some tags to make some cards with. The only reason why I'm disappointed is because the price went up. I feel like the price is going up and the quality down. So this one looks not good to me. And it's not so much the paint, it's the wood. The wood is like grainy. And on a more, I could do it better. Maybe I could have sanded the first little layer down a little bit, but I don't think it would have made it a difference for what we're doing. Now, if we were doing something different for this project, then maybe it would have been more important to sand it down. But I didn't want to sand off the laser pieces that they had lasered on because then I didn't want to have to try to freehand anything because who knows how to do that? I don't. The top one definitely is better, the wood quality. So now I'm just going to go back over the first part with little tiny circles and hopefully that could help us out a little bit. I'm pretty sure I have a red marker somewhere, but I don't know where. So let's see this thing. This is definitely pink. I don't want pink. You know what? We're going to go with green. All right. I missed one little spot with two. And I've been using a brush tip, but for this I'm going to use the bullet. Then I'm going to do his glove or mitten. This snowman is a fashionista. Then we're going to do this one. Because somebody, whoever built him, decided to put something flat on his hand. I'm going to let that dry a little bit since I'm layering up the paint. Then I'm going to take my black again. Is your Christmas tree up? I won't put my trip into next weekend. I don't plan on going Black Friday shopping. I do plan on buying a few things, but when I was younger and my mom was still here, we would leave the house and go Black Friday shopping. And that's before they started putting their Black Friday deals out 3 months ahead of time. I don't need anything considering I just told you I have a $673.58 hospital bill for no real work. But that is how life is for me right now. And I'm going to just embrace the crazy, I guess, and go with it. I cried yesterday on the phone with that lady. I'll be okay. You know, sometimes if you're a religious person, he takes you all the way up to the point of, oh my gosh, I can't handle this anymore. I'm going to sit this to the side. I need to just hit this a little bit more. I'll set him to the side again. Let him do some more air drying while I work on this snowflake. This silver is nice. Very nice, in my opinion. There we go. Didn't give it enough time to dry that much though, but that looks nice to me. Supposed to go in his hand like so. The bigger pieces at the top. So we'll see. But before that, we're going to go ahead and give him some more dots. I wish I had a little tiny wooden snowflake to go on his head, but I don't. All right, so now we're going to pull out our wood glue. I love it. It looks really good to me. I'm excited. I hope you are too. Let's go ahead and put this glue down. Now I do let my when I do wooden projects, I let them sit for a day or two. So you will not see, oh my gosh, you will not see the true end result until, what's today, Thursday? Maybe Saturday I'll share it with you. And then let's see. Okay, that's too much glue. That is way too much glue. But you know what? It's all right. That is all right. That's our project. Just sliding it over just a scotch. Look at this thing. There you go. That's our completed project for today. I hope that you've enjoyed crafting a snowman. I want to say thank you for watching. Again, I hope you have a very, very, very happy Thanksgiving. And if you cook, I hope somebody else wash your dishes for you. Until next time, happy crafting.